Hello there, doll lovers. So today I have a review and an opening for you today. Now, back when I had that nice little St. Patty's, or no, it was the 24th shopping haul, we went to lots of different stores. So each one of my openings has circulated around this place that I went to. So one of the last stops was at Vintage Stock. So I found these two dolls at Vintage Stock. They were $14.99 each. Now this is the Vintage Stock that's up in Tulsa Hills. So it's a bit of a drive from my house. Even though I live in Tulsa, it's way across town. So the last time that I was there, I knew they had Twilight dolls. And I am still collecting the Twilight dolls. I picked up Carlisle, Dr. Cullen. They also had Rosalie and Emmett. And those were the two that I was initially going to get. But knowing that those two really weren't as popular with the fan base as Jasper and Alice and everybody. So I know Carlisle's a bit more, I don't know, desirable. One, because he's a doctor, dolls, and the second because also, you know, he's pretty hot. Yeah. So anyway, when I went to the Twilight dolls, that's when I also found the Clueless dolls. Now the thing is I had a friend that gave me all of this stuff, but just not the doll. Apparently she either lost it or was too fond of it, but I used to have all this clothing, the feather pen, and the little backpack, and also the phone. The phone is loose, and it's in there. So they had all three, actually. They had Dione and Amber. Now, Dione was also $14.99, but Amber was like $10.99. I don't know why she was marked down, but I could only get two dolls. And so I knew that if I walked out of there with just two Twilight dolls, I would be upset about not getting two Clueless dolls. And if I got the two Clueless dolls, then I'd be upset about not getting Twilight. So I just went with one of each, and that way I will have a definite reason to go back to go after it. So this is the one that I'll be opening. I'll be opening up Clueless Cher, not Dr. Carlisle Cullen. And that's because I'm still not fully done collecting, and I'm like on the edge of deciding in favor of unboxing the current dolls I have, but I'm not quite there yet. And I'm thinking if I just get a few more, then it might swing my way. So we have a cardboard cutout. These are spiral notebooks and magazines for her to have. So you can see a composition notebook, and they have Mode and Prima and Azure magazine. I'm guessing because they couldn't quite get the product name of Vogue and Cosmopolitan. These pop out real easily. This is a fairly old doll. If you guys remember, this was one of the highlights of the 90s was Clueless, the whole hello kind of thing. But if you look at here, you can see that the rubber bands have already frayed off and the phone is loose. And so she's got all this the rubber band here is like yellowing and old and all that, but she's got wire wrapping. Remember when we had to deal with this? Yeah. But you know, at least they used to just take a thread and sew the head gently to the cardboard rather than stick it with those plastic pins. I saw an opening video yesterday on YouTube, and she was reviewing the new Wonder Woman doll set that comes with the guy, Chris Pine's character, Steve Trevor or something. And even though his head is completely plastic, he has molded on hair, they stuck a pin through it to keep him stuck to the box, and when she removed it, it looked like he basically had a bullet wound in his head. It was that large, noticeable, and she was very upset. I was upset. I was like, I was all gung-ho about wanting to get that set. $30. It's like, okay, well, that's $15 a doll, but then after looking at it, realizing it is a very basic line, you only get what you see. There's nothing extra special, and just kind of cheapened materials, and not even really great doll articulation. We all kind of feel a little ripped off. All of us collectors that grew up with the dolls of the 80s and the 90s, I guess you could say, we're spoiled. We were treated to something of worth and of quality, and we took care of our toys. I mean, that you really had to really destroy it to destroy it. And nowadays, everything is so subpar by comparison. It's like what we are faced with now is almost like the generic knockoff versions of what we used to see when we were kids, but they still want us to pay the full price for the stuff that we do for the things that were the extra coolness. You know what I mean. So, quality has definitely gone down in years, and the amount of accessories that you get, you pretty much get charged for each one, so it's like, oh, well, let's just put a doll in a box, charge you $15 for it, but if you get any accessories, then we're gonna hike up the price even more. But then they don't even take the time to even just put it in the box properly without causing significant damage when you try to remove it. Now these things always gave me hell. This what it is they, you know how you have your dog food bags sealed? You get that one string and you rip it across. It's pretty much how they do for the dolls back here. So I gotta get this kind of like fishing line kind of thread, and there we go. And just keep on taking it across, and then I can get this plastic piece to release her head without ripping any hair out. But there's always a little bit, there we go. That just gets a little caught. Alright. She comes with the old-fashioned Barbie hairbrush with the shell effect. This is Cher, played by Alicia Silverstone. Now her outfit is all nice in light blue. And one of the things in the 90s was to dress yuppie style, which was basically business attire. Even though you were at school, if you, it made you look really sharp. So, just gently cutting the threads, holding her hat. Oh, and hats were so big in the 90s. Nobody wears hats nowadays that much, but this is a nice wide brim hat, and it's cloth, not plastic. She has got pierced ears, so she's got pearl earrings and also a pearl ring in her right hand. And also crop tops were in, so she's got a crop top on, which you couldn't get away with, but, her dad's rich. So we have this little layered tank top, so it looks layered in the front. And then we've got the little jacket, pinstriped, with little real buttons and actual pocket flap. May not be a real pocket, but at least it's got a flap. Mini skirt, she's got on tights, pantyhose, and her legs look very pink, but that's probably just because of the lighting. And she's also got little white kind of loafer heels. They feel very rubbery, very soft, not like a hard Barbie plastic shoes. Okay, so her tights are like a sheer pink. her accessories are her famous feathered pen, and of course, I even had a whole bunch of these in school. It's like this was your favorite pen to write with, and if it didn't come with an interchangeable ink cartridge, then you were screwed, because then you just had to basically toss it. But it has a cute little feather, a little slot for her to hold it. This brings back so many memories. Oh, yeah. And we just put it in her left hand. Oh, get out of my hair. Okay. And then she has a little animal backpack purse. These were also all the rage in the 90s. I got one for Christmas. It's a pink bear. And it actually has a zipper in the back and with a little knot to pull on the zipper. Although it's like really too damn small to put anything in. And there is something in there. It's a flower. It's a flower ring. Oh, okay. Can only fit on my pinky. Wow, that was crammed in there. Did that even say anything? Did that even mention anything about a ring? Oh, okay. Down here on the bottom of the box, it says, "This totally cool ring is just for you. Cher's backpack makes a bracelet, too." It has elastic straps. Voila! I'm styling now. So anyway, yes, this is... They said this is based off of the hit TV series, but we all know that the movie came first. Now, the doll that is being, oh, also the phone, the black big-ass phone. The doll definitely looks different. Like, this mold, they actually based it off of Alicia Silverstone, but on here they have a Barbie, wearing it, so that was probably in production. But yes, we have Cher from Clueless joining my doll collection with all of her 90s fashion and goodies. Oh my god. This makes me feel like a teenager all over again. She's got the pivotal waist, snap joint knees, the locked elbows in her arms, but that's good because you can sit her at her desk in school. Alright, so thank you for watching, and stay tuned about more news on the Twilight doll situation, because I pretty much have half of the collection, so I'm really debating on whether I want to open what I have or just keep them all in boxes. Alright, bye!